Blockchain is a special kind of database. It is like a digital record book. This book is shared among many computers. No single person or company owns it. This is called decentralization. Many copies of the book exist. This makes it very resilient and strong. This digital book records information. The information is often about transactions. These transactions can involve money, data, or assets. Blockchain offers a novel method for storing and sharing this information. It is different from old systems. Blockchain is basically a growing list. This list is made of records grouped into blocks. Each block is then linked together in a specific order. This creates a chain of blocks, hence the name blockchain. The main purpose of blockchain is simple. It allows people to share valuable data securely and transparently. Often, you do not need a middleman, like a bank or a central authority, making things faster and cheaper. Let us talk about the blocks. A block is like a single page in our digital record book. Each block contains a list of transactions. These transactions need to be confirmed and recorded. Special computers called miners or validators collect and bundle these transactions together. This bundle forms a new data block. Each block contains important information including verified transaction data and its own unique identifier, called a hash. A block also knows the hash of the block that came before it. This is how blocks are linked. Once a block is filled with transactions and verified by the network, it is permanently closed and sealed. Then, it is added to the end of the chain. A new block begins to form, collecting the next set of transactions. This cycle repeats continuously, extending the chain. This process ensures the integrity and security of the blockchain. Now let's understand the chain part. The blocks are linked together in chronological order. The newest block always connects to the block that came just before it. This creates a continuous, unbroken chain that stretches back to the very first block. These blocks are securely linked using cryptography. Each block contains the hash or fingerprint of the previous block in the chain. This creates a very strong connection, like a digital wax seal. If the previous block changes, its hash changes. Changing the data changes the block's hash. This new hash would not match the link held in the next block, visibly breaking the chain. This chain structure makes the blockchain extremely secure. It is very difficult to alter past records because changing one block means redoing all later blocks. This would require enormous computing power. The longer the chain grows, the more secure it is. This immutability is a core feature, making the record trustworthy. Section 4, Core Benefit, Unmatched Security. Blockchain technology is known for its security. This security comes from several key features working together. Decentralization is a very important one. Cryptography is another essential component. The consensus mechanism also plays a role. These elements combine to create robustness, making it hard for attackers to succeed. The blockchain data is copied and spread across many computers in a network. There is no single point of failure. If one computer goes offline or is attacked, the network continues to operate. Cryptography provides strong protection for data. Hashing makes blocks tamper evident. Digital signatures verify the origin of transactions and ensure they are not altered. Once data is recorded on the blockchain, it becomes extremely difficult to change or delete. This makes the blockchain a reliable record that people and businesses can trust. Section 5, Core Benefit, Transparency and Trust. Blockchain can offer a high degree of transparency. For many public blockchains like Bitcoins, all transactions are visible to anyone. Anyone with an internet connection can view them. They can see the flow of transactions. However, the real-world identities of participants are often pseudonymous, not directly revealed. This transparency helps to build trust. When everyone can see the same ledger and verify the transactions for themselves, there is less room for disputes or hidden actions. No single entity can secretly alter records. This reduces the need for traditional middlemen whose role was often to provide trust. Now, the system itself provides that trust. Trust on a blockchain is established differently. It does not rely on a central authority like a bank or government agency. Instead, trust is built into the system's design, enabling new forms of collaboration. Section 6, Real-world uses cryptocurrencies and more. The most well-known use of blockchain is cryptocurrency. Bitcoin was the very first application. It launched in 2009, introducing blockchain. Bitcoin uses blockchain as a public ledger to record all Bitcoin transactions securely. It allows people to send and receive value without needing traditional banks or payment processors. Ethereum is another major blockchain platform. It came after Bitcoin and added new features, most notably smart contracts. Smart contracts are self-executing agreements written in code. They run automatically on the blockchain when certain predefined conditions are met. This opens up many possibilities for automation. Blockchain's potential applications go far beyond finance. It can be used to track goods and supply chains, manage digital identities securely, and even for secure voting systems. Many different industries are now exploring blockchain, from healthcare to logistics to the art and music industries. The list of possible uses is constantly growing as people find new problems it can solve. Section 7. The future blockchain's transformative potential. Blockchain technology is still relatively young. It is constantly evolving and improving. Think of it like the internet in the early 1990s. It was new and its full potential was unknown, but it held the promise of great change. Blockchain is at a similar stage today. It has enormous potential for the future. This technology could transform many aspects of our lives. It could change how we manage our money, own and trade assets, verify information, and prove our identities. Businesses could operate more efficiently with more transparent and secure processes. However, there are still challenges to address like scalability and regulatory issues. Despite these challenges, the future of blockchain looks bright. Developers and researchers are working hard to overcome the current limitations. Blockchain promises a world that is more secure, transparent, and decentralized, reshaping industries as it matures.